Hello, everyone, and welcome. It's Shanna. I'm so glad you're here today. Now, this is going to air on New Year's Day, so I'm going to make a Happy New Year's card. Now, I have some materials from the Love from Lizi kit here, and I thought it would be fun to use them up. I've done several cards with this already, and I've just got scraps of the paper left here, and I thought I'd make a scrap card that is a Happy New Year card. So I've got all these different pieces of scrap, and I've also got some dune colored cardstock here as well. That's a pretty good size. And I'm just going to arrange these scraps on this panel that I've got here. This panel is 3 3/4 by 5, and I want to get them laid down on here and arranged, and then I'll lay this panel down on an A2 size card base. So what I'm going to do is, actually that panel is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to cut all of these down to 3 by 3 3 3/4 is what I'm doing. So the card base is 4 1/4 by 5. The black cardstock is 4 by 5 1/4, and then my strips are 3 3/4. And I'm just using all these various sizes of strips, thin ones, wider ones, and all different patterns. These were just the scraps from where I cut the pattern paper on my other cards, and I had saved them all in just a plastic divider holder, and along with the leftover ephemera, I've got some gold and some different pieces here, and I'm just going to get them all cut down to size, and then I'm going to try to use several pieces of this ephemera and just really try to blow up what's left of this kit. So there's like some Christmas ornaments and some Christmas trees, there's some stars, there's some snowflakey looking things, and just a variety of fun pattern papers. And I think the colors are very rich with that black and tan and gold. I think it's really rich. So I just thought it'd be pretty to lay them down. Here's the stars. I thought it'd be pretty to just lay them down on this black piece of cardstock, have a little edge around each of them so you can see the black through it, and just kind of line them up. So that's what we're going to do here. I'm just trying to figure out, which ones I want where, and kind of figure out my design, and then we'll bring in the ephemera and we will kind of jazz up our card with that. So we actually have company in from out of town, and it is New Year's Eve as I'm making this video. Just had a free minute, and I thought I would put together a quick video and get it voiced over. But we are planning, we have Pat's cousins in from North Carolina, and his cousin, it is her birthday this evening. So we're having a birthday celebration and a New Year's Eve celebration. It's just small. It's just going to be us at our house with them, and then my sister's going to come over and join us, and we're just going to celebrate her birthday and play some euchre or some games or something, and hopefully we'll make it to midnight. Not sure we will or not, but that's what we're going to do. Anywho, so I'm going to get these pieces glued up and laid down here on my card base. And I've got my little pin handy for my little glue press because it's still continuing to clog up on me a little bit. So I just have to use the pin about every time I use the glue. And I'm just trying to get this first one lined up nice and straight so that the rest of them hopefully will be straight as well. The top piece has a floral element on it, and these kind of look like snowflakes. And then we've got the stars. We've kind of got a V-shaped pattern there at the bottom, and then the dune, and then we've got a gold panel that we're going to layer up, and then we've got a smaller one we'll layer on top of the gold. So I'm thinking right now that these are all the pieces that I need, but I'm actually, once I get it laid down there, I realize I can put another strip in there. So I'm realizing that now as I'm looking and trying to decide what I want to do. I thought about this strip here that I had planned on layering with the gold, and then once I get it, I find another piece that was laying there that I had not cut down, and I'll just cut it down, and then I will have a piece to layer on top of that gold as well. So since I had guests, I just really needed a quick and simple card that I could throw together pretty quickly and not take time away from my guest. So that's why I chose to do, the ephemera and the scraps and just kind of quickly put this together. Plus, I wanted to say Happy New Year to all of my subscribers and my channel members and just wish you the very best for 2025. And to thank you for, all of your views and comments and connections that we've had over 2024. It's been a really fun year, and I've enjoyed it. And so I just want to say Happy New Year to each and every one of you, and I hope that you have a very happy and blessed, safe New Year's Eve and a wonderful new year. So I'm going to get this one laid down on there. Just trying to push it up so I've got enough room for the next one. And then we'll get it laid on there as well. And we've used those scraps up. And I think we've got an interesting looking panel. In fact, when I layer up the gold and that thin strip, I think I could almost quit there and not necessarily need to add the ephemera. I really liked how the panel looked without the ephemera. I thought it looked really interesting and eye-catching. Now we're just going to layer this thin strip on our gold panel and trying to decide which side I want to use. I think I'm going to do the trees side up, even though you can't really tell what they are. They'll be laying on their side, but there's bulbs on the other one, but I thought I'd just go with the trees. And we'll just center this on this gold strip. And then we'll center it on that dune cardstock there in the middle. Just wiping off any glue that's on there. We'll get the back of it glued up and laid down. So I'm just going to get this laid down on there. And don't you think that looks really pretty just in and of itself? I mean, it could just be a wonderful note card just like that. But I'm going to use the ephemera because I've got it and I want to use it up. So we'll just get this laid down on our card base and we will begin messing with our ephemera. So I've had people ask me if the music that I have at the intro and the outro of my video is actually me playing guitar. It is not. But I wanted to mention on the music, the reason why I use the same pretty much all the time, even at Christmas or whatever, is it can be difficult to find music that is, I don't know, royalty free or that you can play without paying, or if you get some stuff that's copyrighted, you can't monetize your videos or whatever. So I pretty much just stick to that one because it's kind of my style, and I think it's easy listening, and so I just kind of stick to that. I know people sometimes are curious about the music, but it is not me strumming my guitar on there. It's just one that I found, and a lot of my videos do have a little link to the information about the song. Because usually when I copy my standard template, and there it is at the bottom, the very bottom of it, so that I give credit for that. So I'm just going to pop this up, and we're going to make this New Year's card, and I'm going to really lay some ephemera down on this so that we can use up several of these pieces. So we've got our Happy New Year. We're just going to offset it a little bit. And I had thought I wanted to use this elegant dress. I thought, I feel like some of the ephemera, maybe it would have been better if I laid the black down and the gold down on a pink panel, and then it would have kind of tied it in. But I'm just going for it. I'm going to, the banner has the dark brown, the black, and the pink in it, so I think that helps pull it in. But I'm going to go with this and start laying things down, and we're just going to add a bunch of different things is what we're going to do. So I'll get my dress glued up and laid down on there. And this would be a formal New Year's party. We are dressing very casual. My sister asked, she said, what's the dress code? Because sometimes we'll have dinner parties where we dress a little bit more formal and stuff. But tonight we're just relaxed, and we're going to just be comfortable. So I'm going to put that banner down on the inside. And I'm going to put this cinnamon on the inside because I want to use it as well. So we get it glued up and get it laid down on there. And the corner edge of my banner was popping up, so I had to add a little bit more glue on it. And we're going to lay just a party hat. And then on the outside, I'm going to bring in this little mask, and I'm going to layer it up on the dress. And then I think we'll bring in the bow and the crown too and use those. I think that'll be fun. Just going to tuck the bow down there at the bottom. I'm just kind of making a little collage of stuff just to try and use it up. And then I've got the crown, and I thought it would look nice on the opposite corner. Just looking at my other pieces, trying to decide if there's anything else I want to do. And I think it looks cute. So we'll just clean up my mess. I'm going to actually flip it over and put my personalized stamp on it. I'm trying to remember to do that. So we'll get it on there. And I've got the outside, the inside, and the back done for this card. So I appreciate you watching, and I just wanted to wish you all a very Happy New Year. That's all I've got left there of it, and I think it turned out really cute. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.